Hello everyone and welcome to this monthly recap, this time April 2026. I'm going to go over my channel, all my statistics and stuff, and reflect on my videos and talk about what next month is going to be like, but let's get started. Firstly, I made a total of 24 videos this month, which is down from last month, which I think I made like 32 or something like that. So I made 23 Ordinary Ari videos, so there's 4 Miscellaneous, 4 One Piece, 4 Witch Hat Atelier, 3 Ascendance of a Bookworm, 2 Andor reactions, 2 Utena discussions, 1 Darwin Incident reaction, 1 review, which was 100 meters, the movie, 1 ReZero video, and 1 Slime video. I made 1 Ordinary Ari short about Witch Hat Atelier, and I made 1 secondary ENT video about Naruto. Long discussion with Kyle about it. But yeah, now I got a total of 331,000 views this month in April, and this is the distribution. The majority of it came from 2 things, which is my backlog of JJK videos that is still getting quite a lot of views. I got 113,000 from those, as well as Ascendance of a Bookworm, which surprisingly got a lot of views, and I was not expecting this to be such a successful kind of video series here, but yeah, Ascendance of a Bookworm was really successful. And then also Witch Hat Atelier, which got a decent amount, 25,000 in total. Then we have all the rest, we got the one-off videos like Slime, the single video I put out got 2,000 views. The Chainsaw Man, I had one video that was basically gone for the majority of the month due to copyright strikes, but the other one, overall 2,000 from Chainsaw Man. My one ReZero video got 2,000 views. Then I got all the unscripted, stuff like that. We got our Andor, One Piece, Darwin, Utena, blah, 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 not getting that many views, but it is what it is. Now, if you break this down by like the per number of videos that I put out there, we have Bookworm is still winning, followed by JJK. There is a large lead, Bookworm is doing really, really well this month. And then Witch Hat right behind JJK, then Slime, then ReZero, and then, the rest. Now, if we look at this per month, we see that in January, I didn't do that good on views, watch time, or subscribers. And then February, I got a little bit better. And then March, oh my god, JJK is in full swing right now. I'm making so many JJK videos. They're getting so many views. They're making me so much money and so many watch time and so many subscribers, blah, blah, blah. You get the point. And then April comes around and it's a fall off, but you know what? Not as bad as I was expecting. I was expecting to be down in the February numbers, but no, we're still holding strong. So, that's it. That's the per month metrics. Now, it's been a few months, so we can actually look at, for this entire year so far, January, February, March, April, that's like a quarter of the year, right? No, wait. That's a third of the year, isn't it? Oh my god, we're really making progress here. But this is the total views that I've received for each of my videos here. So Utena's got 600, One Piece 1,700, not bad when you put it all together like this. Zero got 1,800, Slime got 2,000, Andor got 2,700, which is pretty crazy. The Darwin Incident, even more popular than Andor, at almost 4,000 views in total. Then my miscellaneous videos got around 4,000. Which I think, now that I'm thinking about it, that might be a bit off. I don't know what I included here, because I know that my Isekai video probably got 5,000 views on its own, right? I don't know. Who knows? Witch Hat got 25,000, Chainsaw Man 81,000, then Bookworm at 181,000, and then, of course, JJK at 860,000. Now, it's a nice visual with a log scale. We can see that a log scale is telling you about orders of magnitude here if the base is 10, which it is in this case. So every kind of unit on the bar graph here, if you're not familiar with log scales, will go up by a factor of 10. So what we can say is that Bookworm and JJK are within the same order of magnitude of each other. So they're actually doing decently well. And then we have Chainsaw Man and Witch Hat, which are within the same order of magnitude as each other. And then we have the rest, basically. And then Utena at the bottom, because it didn't really do that well. But I wasn't expecting too much from Utena, and it was a fun series to rewatch and talk about. So yeah, I think that's all the stats, right? Yeah, then I have my top 10 videos this month. What can I say? There's a lot of JJK here, but there are a lot of new scripted videos. So we have the JJK, Why Does Yuji's Confession Hit So Hard? Then we have Why Does Witch Hat Atelier Feel So Magical? Kenjaku video. We have the Brush Buddy video at almost 11,000 views. Another JJK video, another JJK video. Then my Ascendance of a Bookworm Glow Up video. My bread-related video about Ascendance of a Bookworm. And then my other most successful JJK video about the 7-second fight. And then, of course, my massively successful Did I Just Skip an Episode? Ascendance of a Bookworm video that I don't know why I got so many views, but it did. So yeah, those are my videos this month. Now, these are the 5 videos that were the most successful that I actually uploaded this month. It is basically either Ascendance of a Bookworm or Witch Hat Atelier, and I'm very happy with this. These are 2 series that I'm enjoying watching a lot. I look forward to it every week when both of these shows come out. I look forward to a lot more to Witch Hat Atelier, which is one of my favorite anime of all time now, but it's great. So I'm glad these videos are doing okay, at least. I also got 350 subscribers this month. This is the graph if you're interested. I don't have anything particular to say here, but there you go. And now I have some takeaways. So I'm making 2 scripted videos a week. They're relatively short. Like the longest I've made so far was like that brush buddy video. I think it was roughly 10 minutes long. So, 2 scripted short videos a week is very doable. I could do this forever, I think. And to be honest, if I was quicker to come up with ideas for videos, I could make them a lot quicker as well and probably do way more than this. But right now, 2 is a good amount. I could probably do 3 though without much issue. I did manage this like a few times when I did the ReZero one. I did some other random scripted video on a Wednesday or Thursday, I think. But yeah, the first thought is that 2 videos scripted a week. I thought it was going to be a bit too difficult, but I managed to do it. And I think I can probably push it to 3 if I have to, but for now I'm going to leave it at 2. Then we have, in terms of my actual content, Bookworm, like I said, has been surprisingly really successful to a weird degree where I'm like, I don't know, maybe there's like no one making videos about the Essence of Bookworm anime, so my videos just get recommended to like literally everyone who has seen it because there's nothing else to watch. I guess that's possible. That would be my only theory as to why I'm getting so many views on these, but true, Bookworm is doing really well. Witch Hat Atelier has been surprisingly not doing that well, or it's been like it has been successful by my channel standards, right? Like each video has gotten, except for one of them, the most recent one, which has roughly 1,000 views. All the others have got like 5,000 plus views. But not at all what I was expecting of Witch Hat. I was expecting the Witch Hat anime to be much more of a hit in terms of like, this will be like the thing that everyone is talking about, but apparently not, I'm guessing it is probably ReZero is my guess is what most people are talking about. I just don't want to make ReZero videos anymore, but true. The other thing is that I made 2 videos that I'm really happy with this month. One of them I'm incredibly happy with, and it definitely should have been Elite Ari video, but I couldn't put it on there because it is a Witch Hat Atelier video about Brush Buddy. It's a very fun video. It came out really well, and I was very happy with it, but I had to put it on the Ordinary Ari channel. But I am very happy it exists. It has also been my most impactful video where like I've seen like a few people tweet about it, like with thousands and thousands of likes on the tweets. I know it got posted a bunch in the Witch Hat Atelier Discord like 20 times, like some ridiculous amount like that. I randomly saw a TikTok that like used my thumbnail for my video. Basically, it is like escaped my my typical reach of like, oh, people every now and then maybe someone will like leave a comment on the video. This time we're getting much more reach with this video, so I'm very happy with it. And then I also made my slime video, and I've always wanted to make a video about slime, and I've always wanted to make a video about the scene in Slime that I like a lot that no one's ever talked about, which is the transformation scene in season 2. And I made it, and I'm really happy. It wasn't really the most insightful or interesting video, but I'm very happy I made it. Another thing is that I'm done with reaction videos. If for some reason you haven't seen my end or reaction, I had a big thing at the end where I talked about it, but I didn't really enjoy making them too much. They kind of stressed me out a bit where I was like, man, people are just not happy with me. I'm always missing stuff, and I don't think I'm very good at them, and I just didn't enjoy making them, so I'm done for now. Who knows, maybe they'll come back one day if I feel like making them again, but for now, I have no interest in them, so yep, reaction videos are done. And the other thing is that I put out 1 short this month, which was just a clipped version of my Witch Hat Atelier video with like subtitles basically on it. It didn't get many views on YouTube. I think it got like, maybe, I don't actually know, maybe it was like 100 or 50 or 50 to 100, like basically nothing. On TikTok, it got like 3,000 views, which is kind of interesting. That is my experience I've seen in the past, where like I put this Ymir short once on YouTube, and I think I got maybe 1,000 views, but then on TikTok, I got like 25,000 views, so who knows? But yeah, I don't know. I was probably going to put more if that got, say, 1,000 views or something like that, but it didn't. But I might try and spam these and see how we do this month. Or I might not put up a single short video. Who knows? But shorts are interesting. So we'll see. We'll see if I can package my videos in a way that I think is worth putting into shorts. Like the other problem with the short is that if I tried to go and watch it now just to see like how many views it had, and it was like really cringe. I'm like, I don't like this. Like, who's going to watch this short and be like, oh yeah, what a good video. Like, I don't think my actual Ordinary Ari videos are cringe, or they don't cringe me. Maybe they cringe other people, but the short is just like so cringeworthy. But maybe you just have to get over that. Maybe all like short form content like that you put out there is going to be something you're like ashamed of. But I don't know, maybe not. But true, those are my content takeaways. Do I have more? I do. Oh yeah, I said last month that I will try and potentially get ahead of things, in specifically here One Piece, so that I could maybe do some early access stuff. Like, there is One Piece at the moment is the only thing I'm really watching that is, I could do this ahead of time, because all the other stuff is like I'm waiting for the Bookworm episode to come out. I'm waiting for the Witch Hat Atelier episode to come out. But yeah, basically, I hopefully this month I have an extra day in my schedule off. You'll see it soon in the next slide. But hopefully I can do some early access stuff, or like it's not really early access. I'll have to think of a way of like framing it or marketing it. So yeah, the idea is that like I can get ahead of things and I don't have to be limited to like, man, I watched like 20 episodes and now I've just made 1 video here. Like I can actually make multiple videos without like stressing out of like I only want to make 1 video now from this 20 episodes I've seen. I can make a few of them, or I can spread it out. Like whatever. This is all like, I haven't really thought about this properly yet, but I'm just putting my thoughts out there. But true, maybe we'll get ahead of things this month and make early access content. Or what do they say on Blind Wave, where they put 2 a week instead of 1? Who knows? We'll think of something. But those are all my takeaways, I think. Now we have the schedule for this month. It's very similar to last month. And if you have watched my streams or you're a big fan of mine, then you know exactly what the schedule is because it hasn't changed at all. Well, it's actually changed a little bit, but Monday is miscellaneous. That's the only change, really. There'll be some random video every Monday if I remember, hopefully. That's the first thing. Tuesday will be Witch Hat Atelier. I'll continue with my videos for the next, 8 weeks or however many weeks this anime has left. Wednesday will be nothing. I will do nothing on Wednesday, except for preparing for things that I'll be watching or talking about on Thursday, basically. This is a big change. It used to be that Monday was my day for like discussions and reviews and stuff like that. I've now moved it to Thursday because I'm reintroducing a wheel spin that will be done on stream. Now, I'll be talking about this in the next section. I'm going to save it all for that bit when I talk about it. But basically, Thursday will be alternating between wheel spins and then either discussions, if I can like muster up a crew of people to discuss stuff with, whether that be Kyle or Bacon or me or anyone else, or just like stuff I want to watch. Like, for instance, Journal with Witch is going to be the next thing that is going to be on one of these Thursdays. Like this coming Thursday will be Journal with Witch. So yeah, we'll talk about this in the next slide. But true, Friday stream, and then Saturday, a Sense of a Bookworm review will continue, the scripted versions, and then Sunday will be my One Piece reviews. And then on top of this, there'll be the Journal with Witch, like I talked about, on Thursday 7th. There'll be another Naruto discussion coming up very soon. There'll be a Bakuno discussion coming up in the next few weeks with Kyle, Bacon, and Mir. There will probably be a movie duo with Kyle, and that will probably be Coherence and Man from Earth, if you're interested. I said this last month, but there was a lot of schedule changes this month, so, you know, this will be the month, I'm sure. And then also, The Mandalorian and Grogu is coming out at the end of this month, and I'm very interested in this. I will see if I can be motivated to go to a movie theater, but I might. And there will potentially be a review, or there will potentially be a discussion with Kyle if he also is interested in going, but we'll see. But keep that in mind. So that's the schedule. Now we have the wheel spin stuff. So there's a lot of details here we need to talk about. The gist is that every 2 weeks, basically on a Friday, or let's put it this way. Every 2 weeks, I'll be watching something that is going to be suggested by people. Okay, that's the takeaway here. The way this works is that every second Friday, so starting from next Friday when I stream, there's going to be a poll that's going to start, at 8 or 1 p.m. And that poll is going to last for 2 weeks. And then during that duration of that 2-week period, you as a viewer who wants to suggest an anime for me to watch, again, this is specifically going to be an anime poll, you can go to the website, which we're going to go through and show you how to do it, and you can suggest up to 6 anime. Firstly, you don't have to suggest any if you don't want to. You can just vote in the poll because there will be all the options that are added. You can vote for them and vote for as many as you want, basically. But if you want, you can also suggest up to 6 anime that will be added to the poll for that 2-week duration. So yeah. And then when the 2 weeks is done and everyone's voted, and there'll be like how many votes, whatever got the most votes and everything, the poll will close at 8 p.m. on that Friday, like 2 weekends after, or 2 weeks after that. And then I'm going to go through all the like options on the poll basically and remove stuff that I am just refusing to watch because, the poll system, automatically it's going to filter out stuff that's like too long, or it's going to try to, but it's going to make a lot of mistakes, and there's going to be stuff I just have no interest in watching. So I am the final decision here. Like I am going to remove stuff if I just don't want to watch it. So don't expect just because it's like in the top 5, for instance, is definitely going to be on the wheel. I might remove stuff. Keep that in mind. And then from there, after I've removed all the stuff I'm not going to watch, the top 8 is currently what I'm thinking, but it's going to depend on if we actually get anyone suggesting stuff. There is a chance that literally no one suggests anything for one of these 2-week periods, and then I guess I'll just choose something to watch. But assuming we get enough suggestions for 8, then I will take the top 8, and I'll do a wheel spin that day, like when the poll is ended on the Friday, like on the day on stream. So yeah. And then when the poll has ended for that week, and I've like spun my wheel and everything on that Friday, the next poll begins at 8 or 1 p.m. on that Friday, and it runs for the next 2 weeks. And it's a completely new poll. So all the suggestions from the last poll are gone completely. And if you care enough, then you can go back and suggest new things for me, basically. And you can suggest your old stuff you suggested last time that wasn't successful. Now, the reason I'm doing this is that it kind of keeps it more for people who are actually interested in this. Like on the old website, there was a lot of things where someone would submit something and I'd be like, oh, I have no idea. Like, when was this submitted? Like, is someone still interested in this? Is like something I should react to or like make a video about or whatever. So yeah, so basically it's going to reset every 2 weeks. And if you actually want me to watch something or suggest something, then you got to suggest it, in that 2-week period, whenever you want. And yeah, and vote for it. So that's how it works. Now, there are 2 rules, which is that one person, like I said, you can only add up to 6 anime suggestions for the poll, but I think that's plenty, okay? I don't know if anyone will even have 6 anime that they want me to watch. And the anime can only be up to 24 episodes in length, okay? because otherwise I'm just not going to, either it's going to be too long and I'm not going to get it done within the 2 weeks, and that's going to cause a whole bunch of issues, or it's going to be so long that I'm just going to have no interest in doing it, and I'm going to go, God damn it, I can't be bothered to do this. So try and stick to anime that is 24 episodes or less, okay? Ideally 12 episodes, that would be ideal, because then I'd be very easy to get through and I could have a nice detailed review, but 24 or less is acceptable. The poll website automatically is trying to filter out stuff that has too many episodes, but there's a bunch of issues. Like, you could accidentally suggest like season 1 of an anime and there's like 100 episode anime, and season 1 happens to have 12 episodes or something like that. You know, you get what my point. But yeah. And then, like I said, my review will go up the Thursday, 10 days after the poll closes, and then roughly 10 days or whatever. And then I'm also trying this out this month. We'll see how it goes. There might be a lot of changes in the rules or limits, or I might stop this system entirely. The website might break. Like, I haven't tested this really. Like, I got Kyle to test some stuff out, but who knows? Anything could go wrong here. So bear with me, okay? And if there are issues, then I guess I was going to say I definitely need to figure this out. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but there has to be a way to contact me. I imagine right now the best way to contact me is probably on Twitter. Just DM me on Twitter and I'll probably see it. But yeah, so that's it. Now, one more thing before I go to the actual website we step through it, which is that this is just for a nice visualization for if you want to see what I'm talking about. So today, right now, we're the 2nd, okay? Then I'm going to be reviewing Journal with Witch on Thursday, and then I'm going to start my next wheel spin on Friday. So right now, if you go to the website, which I'll probably link in the description, or I'll put in a pinned comment, or maybe I'll tweet it out, or I'll put it in the Discord or something, or actually you can see it on the previous page, eliteari.com/poll. Friday, I'll be taking all the poll options and I'll be spinning a wheel for watching whatever I'll be watching. And then I'll watch that for the next, 2 weeks. And then I will be reviewing it or making some scripted video or something, depending on what I feel like, on this Thursday here. So roughly 2 weeks after the wheel spin. So you get the point, okay? This is what I'm trying to show you. Now, let's see the website. All right, so this is the website. You know, as typically when you go to eliteari.com, it shows you the suggestions page. Now, if you go to the top here, see where it says anime poll, you click that, or you go to eliteari.com/poll, and you see this. So this is the fortnightly poll, you know, suggest suggest and vote for a short anime for Ari to watch. You have a nice countdown until the next poll ends, and we're going to have the nice wheel spin at roughly this time. So you got 6 days left, so until next Friday, basically. And you basically suggest an anime. So let's say, what do I want to add? What's something I want to watch? Haibane Renmei, search for it. Oh my god, we got the nice TV show here. So Haibane Renmei, 13 episodes, 2002, drama fantasy. I want to add it, so I add it. And then it'll say, are you ready to submit it? And then it says, you've used 0 of 6 of your suggestions. So I press submit. And there we go. It's been submitted here and I voted for it automatically. If I want to remove my vote, I can just press unvote. And now it's removed. If I want to vote again, I can vote again. You can click the link and it will take you to the Mal page here. So yeah, hover over the thing and click the link like I just showed you. And yeah, that's basically it. And then when a poll is done, if you want to see the results of the previous polls, you go to the archived section here and you can see them. But that's it. Yeah, this page here, the that's it page. But yeah, I don't know. Now, I haven't tested this website and I don't exactly, like maybe I've thought of something really dumb and someone out there is going to comment something really obvious that I should have thought of and it's going to ruin this whole system. But I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments, or if you have any issues with the website, either leave a comment below. Actually, now that I think about it, it's probably the best way to contact me about the website is to leave a comment on this video. Or you can like DM me on Twitter or something like that, or tweet at me or something like that. But yeah, that's it. I hope it's a good system and we'll see how it goes. But thanks for watching. Subscribe right now and see you next time.